First thing you need to do is create a VM in VMware Workstation, so I'm going to do this very quickly. It hurries up. Okay, anyway. Right. Browse for an ISO. I'm so sorry. 2080. Right, click next. And get your product key. So I'm going to get mine now. Also, this saves you to do it in the actual installation or typing it in when you first build the server. So this is a standard product key. Paste that in. I'm going to leave this because I'm going to enable the local administrator and then turn it into a domain controller. Click next. Give this server a virtual machine a name, so I'm going to give it the default one. So as this is the little test. Click next. Click next again. Associate how much RAM you want to give this virtual machine, so I'm going to give it 2 GB. And click next. I'm going to use NAT networking, but you can use bridge or host only, or may not use the networking connection. Next. Next again. Get a new virtual disk. Next again. And give the virtual machine some storage, so I'm going to give 40 gig. Next. Next again. So you can customize the hardware, so I'm going to get rid of a floppy drive because no one uses them anymore unless you're using a router. Remove that, and so on. Click close. I'm going to power on this virtual machine. Click finish. Right, I'm going to come back to you when this installation's finished. Right, now the installation's finished, now we can rename the server. So if you go to server manager, go to change system properties, and go to the change section here, where it says computer name, type in the new server name itself, so I'm going to put DC/01 and click OK. It will ask for a reboot when it's finished. Click OK, close, restart now. So now it will log in. Right, now when you go to start computer, it would have changed your computer name. Now it says DC01 rather than the VMware default. Right, now to make it a domain controller, go to the start key and R. So now it will run the run prompt and type in dcpromo.exe. So now load this setup process. Right, now click next, next again, and create a new domain in a new forest. Click next. So now normally it will log you on VMware Workstation will log you on as the created user when you created the virtual machine. So I'm going to click close, click yes, and go to log off. So now Control-Alt-Delete and change the password of the administrator account. So now should be changing my password. Now it should log you back on. Not go to start again, run, and get rid of that. And dcpromo.exe. Ignore that. Run that again. Click next, next. Create a new domain in a new forest. Click next. Type in the FQDN of the forest root domain. So we type in network.local. Click next. And you will check the forest name is in use. As I'm in a VMware environment, it'll accept it. Right, change the forest functional level to Windows Server 2008 R2. If you can have Windows Server 2003 servers in your environment, change it to Server 2003. Just for now, I'm going to stick with 2008 R2 because this is going to be the only domain controller in this forest. Click next, and it will examine the DNS. Right, now it's examined the DNS. Click next. You can assign the IP address if you want to, but I'm going to use the not recommended option. Click yes. So now it examines the DNS again. Click yes. Click next. Right, you have to have this password, so I'm going to type in a password. Click next. Next again. Now click reboot on completion. If you don't click this option, it'll reboot anyway. So I'm gonna pause this video there. Now that the server's rebooted again, it's now a domain controller. If you go to Administrative Tools, Active Directory, now you can manage the server. Delete this. And that's it for this tutorial. See you soon.